what we have covered, today's task is creating the files. Okay. So first I am telling you, you can create a file or you can create a directory. So mkdir command, I have told you to creating a directory. So mkdir, now the class, or you can say the any name you can provide here. Like if you are providing the any name here, I am going to give the name here, the class or RSCSA. Any name you can provide here. Name of the directory. Directory means folder. If you want to know more about it, so you can use the -help command. As I have told you, excuse me, the help command will show you the available options. You will find the multiple options here. On the multiple options like -m, -p, -b, -z, context, -help, and version. So the basic thing is right now I am not going to provide any option. I am using just the basic command, and that is the here I am going to create a command. So create a directory, mkdir, and give the name of the directory. Any name you can give. I am going to give the tutorial and hit enter. When I will use the ls, so you can say the tutorial directory has been created. Now the question is this: can you create the directory in the current folder? Because what is the current folder or the current active directory? We can check by using this command pwd. So right now I am inside the home and Kumar, and here the tutorial has been created. If I want to create a directory inside this folder documents, so how I will create? The simple command is mkdir, but after providing this, I need to provide the path. Here I need to provide the path. And when I will provide the path, we can provide the two types of the path we have discussed already. One is a complete path, absolute path. Another is a relative path. So either we can use here the document, and then you can give the any name here like RSCSA or any name, because inside this, if you want to create a new directory, so that directory should not be exist. If the directory is exist, so it will give you the error. What error you are getting? You cannot create the same name of the directory because this directory already exists. So if you want to create inside the document, so there is a two option. One, you can provide a document and give the name here RSCSA. That's it. Okay. And another is mkdir, and now I am going to create the complete path. So what will be the complete path? /home and /Kumar. Inside the Kumar, there is a documents, and inside the document, inside RSCSA. Inside the documents. So you can check here, this is my present working directory. That is the reason I have used /home /Kumar. And this is my inside my current directory documents. So that is the reason I have provided this. And this is the name of the directory I want to create. Either we can give the RSCSA or whatever I want. I can use here like RSCSA 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or multiple directory. You can give any name here. So RSCSA 1, I am going to create this one. So one directory I have created inside the document directory RSCSA, another I have created the RSCSA 1. So let me check this is exist or not exist. So how we can check? We can use the documents here and hit enter. So you can see on the screen there is a two directory. One is a RSCSA and another is RSCSA 1 has been created by me. Okay. And if I want to give the more details about this, then I can use the ls and -l. So it will display some list view, and where you can say the Mr. Kumar has been created this directory. Okay, so I hope you have understand how to create a directory anywhere, any location. You need to use this command mkdir, and then you can provide. Okay, now the question is this: when I have used some command here, the help, then I found some options are here, like -p is a parent directory, -b is a verbosely. Verbose means what is going on the system. It will be displayed on the screen. So if I want to create a parent directory means like I want to create the 10 directory. First directory, I want to create the class, or first I want to training. I want to create a training. Inside the training, there is a RSCSA, and inside the RSCSA, there is a sessions, and inside the sessions, I need to create the session 1, and this is I need to create this directory. This is the parent directory. Inside this, another directory. Inside this, another directory, another directory. So how can we create? We will use the -p option. So if the parent directory does not exist, so it will be created. If exists, then fine. Okay. So -p can be used. So how you can do that? I am going to show you. First, I am going to create the mkdir, and inside this, I want to create a training. And inside the training, there is a RHCSA. And keep in mind, if you are giving the capital letter, so at the time of the argument or providing this path, you will have to write a correct name. Means capital letter, so you will use the capital letter. Small letter, you will use the small. So RSCSA, inside the RSCSA, I am going to give the session. Inside the sessions, there is another directory I want to create, session 1. Okay, and hit enter. So what you are getting the error, cannot create a directory, no such file or the directory exists, because the directory does not exist. Which directory? This directory does not exist. So I need to use the another option, and that option is -p. When I will use the -p, what it will do, if this files does not exist or this directory does not exist, so -p argument will create this directory. Okay, so let me check here and hit enter. Now you can see on the screen there is a no any type of the error. Okay, now I'm going to clear everything, and let me check if the training directory has been created. The answer is yes. Now I need to check inside the training data, RSCSA is created. Now I need to check the RSCSA. Inside the sessions has been created. Now I need to check inside the sessions. So there is a session 1 is created. Now I need to check inside the session 1. There is nothing. So I hope you have understood how to create the multiple directories or the inside the parent directory 2, 3, and 4 or directory. Okay, if you want to create the multiple directories, sometime before I have used this one. So you can give the session 2 and session comma session 3. So you can create this one. Okay. So now if you are going to check the ls, and here it is. So you can say the multiple sessions, multiple directory will be created. Oh, I forgot. So I don't need to provide the comma here. Okay. Okay, no, not an issue. So if you have created a directory, there is a one question. Sorry, there is another thing. I have know how to create a directory, but the another thing, how will create a file? How you can create a file? So there is a multiple commands you can use to create a file. First command is a touch. You will get this command everywhere. No matter you are using the RSCSA, Red Hat Linux, RHEL, or you are using the Kali Linux, Ubuntu, any Linux operating system, if you are using, you can create, you can use the touch command. So I am going to inside the trainings. and check here, and I want to create a file here. So touch command is used for the creating a blank file. Blank file, nothing inside the file. So I am going to create and give the file name here. So if you want to create a blank file, so you will use the touch command and then give the name of the file, file1.txt. Notepad में हम generally when we are using the notepad inside the Windows operating system, we will open the notepad and we will write something, and after that we will save the documents. Okay, that document will be stored like your file.txt. Similar, you can create the txt file here. So you can say this is the file.txt. I have told you yesterday, if you want to check the content inside this file, so which command will you use? Cat command we can use to check the content inside the file .txt. So you can see here there is nothing. Cat command is just not only for checking the content inside the file. This is also used to creating the file. What you need to do, give the greater than, and then give the name is a any name. I am going to give the file 1.txt, and here you need to write the content. This is a file created by using cat command. Now adding the second line. Okay, and once you will finish your work, once you will finish your work, you can press Ctrl plus D. Okay, now I'm pressing this Control D. Now data has been saved, and you can check here. Now the file 1 has been created. Not only the file has been created, the content, this content also written inside this file. Let me check using the cat command and file1.txt, and you can check here all the content is stored here. If you want to add more content, then you will use the cat, and now you will use the double greater than. What happened if I will use the single greater than? I will use this only the single greater than, then the content will be overwritten, and all the content whatever the exist will be removed. Okay, so that is the reason I need to use the double greater than. So adding one more line and pressing the Control D, and now I am checking this file 1.txt, and you can see here the one line has been added. That's great. So cat command can be used to create a file, write the data, and also add the data and overwrite the file. If you want to write the overwrite, then you can use the single, this one. Sorry. And hit enter, and now I am writing overwritten removing all content and adding new content. That's it. Press the Control D, and now check the current file.txt. Here it is. All the content, whatever the previous content was there, has been removed, and the new content has been added. Great. So the cat command can be used. There is a two command. One is a touch, another is a cat to creating the file. Another is a will known command is a nano editor. So nano editor is the editor which is used to creating the file or writing the file. File.txt. I am going to add some data here, like there. Add the data, whatever the data you want to add. There, I want to add some data. one more line, not anything else, and that's it. Okay, now you cannot press the control D because there is some other commands are here. You can say these are the commands. So what these are the commands? When you are looking here, this one, this means pressing the control and then write the data. You want to press the control O for writing this content. Whatever I have written, I want to save this data. So I will use the control plus R. Control plus R, I will use. Now it is saying, do you want to insert a file? Yes, enter. Control, control O. I am going to press the control O to write the file. Now it is saying to me, file name to be right. Do you want to change the file name? If you want to change the file name, you can change here. If you want to write the data into the same file, so give the file name here and remain the same and hit enter. Once you will hit enter, your data has been written. Because you can see the message here, the 5 lines has been written. So there is a 5 lines which has been written. Now I want to come out of this nano editor. So I will use the control X here. So control X to come out. Now the data is written inside the file one, file.txt or not. So I am checking here, the content has been written. Okay. So these are the methods you can create a file.